Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to our fourth general body meeting of the year. I'm sad to say that this is our last meeting of the year. This session will be posted on YouTube shortly after it ends, and this PowerPoint will be emailed to all members registered on our membership roster. Please complete the attendance survey posted in the chat at the end of the session so that you can receive 1 attendance point for coming today. You will receive 2 points if you turn your camera on. Okay, so just a meeting overview. We will be presenting our member of the month for February and then our mentors of the month for February. Our social media team will be presenting our new merchandise designs. Jessica will be talking about some exciting upcoming opportunities along with Carlos and Christina. And then we'll give you guys some more information about shadowing certificates, board applications, and summer and beyond. So our member of the month for February was Farhana Shupti. She was awarded due to exceptional attendance and participation in club events. She is a freshman majoring in computer sciences and minoring in biology, and she aims to be a gynecologist. For time's sake, I'm not going to read her bio, but if you do want to learn more about why she loves Club Med Virtual, please feel free to read it once we email this PowerPoint out to you guys. And I believe this bio is already posted on our social media as well, so you can check it out there.
Hi guys, so now we'll be doing the mentors of the month for February. So the first mentor that we have is Nolan Shukri. He's a senior at Wayne, and he's a biological sciences honors major with a chemistry minor, and he's on the pre-medical track. Nolan has held really welcoming and encouraging mentoring sessions and constantly goes out of his ways to ensure that all of our members get the best mentoring experience possible. So he's been really killing it. So I wanted to acknowledge that. The next mentor that we got is John Quinones. He's a senior pharmacy 1 student at Wayne's Pharmacy School. He's a health sciences major with a concentration in pharmaceutical sciences, and he has goals of becoming a practicing pharmacist with a specialty in clinical or hospital pharmacy. He's really gone above and beyond to bring mentoring to our members this month and go out of his way to make sure everyone's questions are answered. So yeah, we just wanted to let you guys know you're doing a great job and to keep killing it.
So as promised, we do have a new merch line dropping. In addition to that line, we also have our old merch available. You can see pictures of it over the next 3 slides. So here we have those old merch items. And these, we got a lot of great feedback on them. They were great quality. I know that Bisma really liked the face mask, and we got a lot of great feedback on the material of the sweaters, the crew necks. So that's going to be available on our Teespring website as well.
So we decided that we were going to use Teespring again for this line of merch. Anybody who buys some merch will receive 1 participation point, and that is the link that you can use to visit our merchandise website and buy anything. And when you are on our website, don't forget to go on like the top, because we have more merch added, and so it's going to be under accessories for like our mugs and masks and stickers and stuff.
Hey guys, so I'm going to be talking about the new merch products that we will be releasing. As you can see here, we have long sleeve t-shirts, hoodies, and crew necks like we did last time. Our merch theme this time is based on the nervous system. On the front of these crew necks, shown to the left, you can get them with a picture of our logo or with a picture of our brain. We also have some pullover hoodie designs made for our pre-dental and pre-pharm students. All of these come in various colors such as black, white, blue, gray, navy, and pink, and you can decide what color you want to buy them in. You can even mix and match colors of different clothing items that you buy. Finally, we have more stickers. First, I would like to start off by giving a shout out to Mara Wrinkles, our merch contest design winner, for her amazing floral brain design shown to the left here. Congrats, Mara. And we also have red and blue brain and spinal cord stickers that were completely hand drawn. These stickers are perfect for your laptops and water bottles, and you can just hang them up in your room.
I just want to give Adithi the recognition that she deserves by saying that she is the one that hand drew these spine drawings. There was also a mask, I believe, that was hand drawn by Nisma. So a huge shout out to our social media team. You guys are beyond creative, and we're so happy that we got to work with you. So some upcoming opportunities.
All right, guys, so I'm going to talk about what we have upcoming for this month. I think we have a really packed month with a lot of shadowing sessions coming up for you guys. So we do have one over spring break with an ER resident. We also have a workshop coming up for mental health. If you guys were here from the start, you know that my brother did a shadowing session in September. I think he was one of the very first ones. So he's going to do another one again, and this time he's basically going to graduate in May. So he's gone through his second year of PA school. So you can ask him about how that was as well. And then the last 2 weeks of March is really packed. We have like back-to-back shadowing sessions each day. I hope you guys are all there for that. And we have our shadowing certificate request form submissions due on April 1st. The secretaries are going to talk about that as well later on in this meeting. And then all of our Zoom links are as usual in the email, in the GroupMe member chat, and in our link tree in our bio.
So I just wanted to mention, we're aware that this semester was really difficult for a lot of people, and not only for us, but also as well as our speakers. A lot of our speakers were very busy due to COVID, and we were not able to book as much as we have in the past. So because of that, we weren't able to give you guys as many hours as we had hoped for and as many as we had anticipated. So we're kind of trying to make it up this month, especially because this is our last month of shadowing officially, which I'll kind of go into later. But this is a really good opportunity for you guys to accumulate more hours for your certificate. You can show that certificate to med schools and show med schools that you were taking a poor situation and turning it into an opportunity to grow and learn more in a pre-healthcare setting. Even though it's not the same, it definitely counts. You're definitely learning. There's definitely a very large educational component to virtual shadowing. So these are all really great sessions, really great specialties. And I know that a lot of people were interested in the mental health workshop. We really do recognize that a lot of people are struggling with their mental health this semester. So we hope that we can kind of do our part and ameliorate any stressors that you're experiencing right now.
Hi, everyone. I'm Christina, and I am the social media chair, one of the social media chairs for Clubman Virtual. I am also a Kaplan student brand ambassador. In February, I held a Kaplan informational session. For those of you who attended it, thank you. I hope you guys were able to make use of the free resources. And for those of you who didn't, no worries. I will be sharing some free resources with you all today. I'm going to go ahead and do screen share right now to guide you guys through the process. So first, I'm going to send the link to some free resources, have it be MCAT, have it be GRE, PCAT, OAT, DAT. You guys can get access to free resources. You can scan the QR code that's on the slide, or you can also visit the link that I have included in the chat. So while you guys get on the link, I will guide you through the simple process of signing up for free resources. So you're going to select if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, or you're taking a gap year. And it's important for you to select the level that you're in, because the free prep is going to be tailored towards whatever class level standing you're in. So I'm a junior. I am planning on going to med school, if you're planning on going to dental school or optometry or farm school or grad school, you're gonna select one of those. So I will enter my email and my name. If I'm a Canadian resident, I will check the box here. If I'm not, I will not. And then I will go to the next step. And the next step is gonna land me on this page, and you're gonna get a taste of what Kaplan offers for free prep. One of the components of free prep is question of the day. So because you entered the email in the previous page, you will be receiving emails with free questions daily. It's not going to be like a spam, so you're going to be getting these questions daily, one a day, and it's going to be similar to this type of to these types of questions. So this is an example of a question. If anyone had the chance to read it and wants to volunteer and answer the question, feel free to do so. You can also input your answer in the chat. This is just for fun, no pressure. So let me read it out loud real quick. A student is trying to determine the type of membrane transport occurring in a cell. She finds that the molecule to be transported is very large and polar, and when transported across the membrane, no energy is required. This is important. Which of the following is the most likely mechanism of transport? So I'm getting some answers in the chat. We're getting some C, facilitated diffusion. We're getting an X. Yeah, Parshva, I agree. Getting C, facilitated. Yes. Okay, let's see if you guys are right. And you're right. So what's great about Kaplan is that you will also be provided with an explanation as to why C is the correct answer, or if you selected a different answer, you will also get an explanation as to why what you selected is wrong and why the correct answer is right. So that's just a little bit of a sneak peek. When you also enter your email, you will also be getting information about free workshops that you can sign up for. And so that's pretty amazing, because the workshops can be regarding MCAT, regarding DAT, whatever you're signing up for. They can be in regards to, mental health. There's panelists that, talk about mental health or different contemporary issues, societal issues. They're pretty great. So I definitely suggest you guys sign up. If you want to try one of our classes, and you're not sure if it's worth trying, we also have a free trial class, so you can save your spot here. So I know that's a little fast, and I do talk a little fast. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to stop me. If not, I will continue. And the best of the best is our free MCAT study guide. So I will also be adding the Google Doc, where I want you guys to add your emails if you want to receive a free MCAT study guide. So here's the link to the Google Doc. After you input your email, you will, at the end of this session, I'll be personally sending emails out to everyone with the MCAT study guide. And you might be wondering, what's an MCAT study guide? How do you create an MCAT study guide? Well, it is possible, and it's about 24 pages long. It's condensed. It's like a pocketbook. It serves like a pocketbook. I like to refer to it as a pocketbook. So the MCAT is divided into 4 different sections, as is this MCAT quick sheet. So the first section is on the behavioral sciences. So it's going to include the kind of basic general concepts you should know, including equations, etc., like parasympathetic system and the sympathetic system, and what they consist of, what they do. Other sections, psych, soc, biochem, and etc. So if you guys are interested, please input your emails, and I will be sending out the links, or the PDF, I'm sorry. Next, so because Club Med Virtual is a Kaplan partner, you all get 10% off of our course options, whatever you do select, and the discount code you can use is Club10. You just simply, when you go to checkout, you enter Club10. And also, I know this is a brief summary of everything that occurred in February when I held the Kaplan informational session. And the next slide, we also have a link to our YouTube, which the session was recorded. So if you guys have any other questions or any clarifications, one, you can email me at gp0039@wayne.edu, or you can watch the YouTube video, which will kind of give you guys more of an idea or clarify any questions that you may have. And next, we have an interesting and exciting opportunity, Kaplan Scholarship Auction. We're doing it again, guys. So I think Bisma is going to introduce it to you all.
Yeah, let me go back to sharing my screen really quickly. Okay, thank you so much for that thorough explanation, Christina. I really appreciate it. If you guys do have any questions about Kaplan or any of the things that she discussed, please feel free to email her. You can also refer back to her YouTube video. I have it linked down below on this slide. And that session was very informational. She explained a lot. So if you guys want to know the different types of courses, they have online live MCAT prep courses. They have virtual study, kind of like free studying, self-studying courses as well. So it's really up to you what you want to do. Definitely check it out and check out the website if you guys have any questions as well. So we did have a Kaplan scholarship initially about a few weeks ago. We're deciding to completely void that opportunity and rerun it. This is just because of issues that we were having with the buyer. So we did not make any sort of profit from that previous auction. We noticed that a lot of people were really interested in this opportunity. So this opportunity actually has a much later expiration code. It will expire on March 12th of 2022. The previous one expired this year in August. So this is very beneficial, especially if you're kind of a younger classman and you're interested in taking the MCAT maybe next year, or you want to start prep maybe this summer or in the fall. There's a lot of flexibility with this expiration date. But Carlos will talk a little bit more about how this auction will go.
Yeah, guys, so just like last time, this will be through eBay as well. So the starting price this time is $500, just because we realized that the price went up so high last time, so we just chose 500 to start this time. The auction will be running from tonight at 7 p.m., so as of 20 minutes ago, until next week, Friday, March 19th at midnight. The time might not be exactly ending exactly March 19th. It might say like an extra day, but we will manually end it at March 19th at 11:59 p.m. So just keep an eye out for that. This one, if you could click on the auction link, you could show them what it looks like. So if you guys are familiar with eBay, this is what it looks like. You just put your bid in that box right there. If you scroll down, there's also a description about what scholarship is for, when it starts, when it ends, and all the things you can use it for. So like Christina said, you have your MCAT, your DAT, your PSAT, LSAT, and so on. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to private message me or just put it in the member chat, and we'd be happy to help you.
Yeah, so something else that I wanted to mention, which I was not aware of before when we had our initial one, is that you're actually able to place bids without inputting any of your card information. So pretty much just put a price that you're willing to pay. You're not going to be automatically charged if you win, but we will definitely notify you if you end up being the highest bidder. And please just put the price that you are genuinely able to pay. Additionally, just wanted to mention, $24.99 is a huge discount code. You're practically getting an entire course for free, including the books. So $500, if you get the whole Kaplan book set, that's probably about $275, somewhere around $200. $500 includes the course, the quizzes, the MCAT channel, the instructors, a lot of different resources, free practice exams, everything is included within that course. So this is a really good opportunity. If you're not interested in doing the MCAT Live online prep course, there's a lot of different courses that you can still use this code towards so that your total is a lot lower. If you're not even a pre-med student here and you're doing dental, or you're taking the GRE, or you have some other standardized examination in your track, you can still 100% use this code for whatever purchase you want to make. So this is a really great opportunity. We will be, I believe, Jessica posted the link, thank you. So you guys should be able to bid by tonight. We officially will be starting it at 11:59 p.m. In case there are any issues going on with people not being able to place bids right now. But overall, you guys should be able to place bids. And we realized that our deadline last time was very confined. So this time we're giving you guys a full week to kind of decide if this is something you're interested in. So like Carlo said, it will begin tonight at 11:59 p.m. and it will end next Friday at 11:59 p.m. If we do have circumstances where we need to extend it, we may, but I don't anticipate that happening because I think a week is a pretty good amount of time. So you guys can kind of take your spring break to decide if a course is worth it for you. But I definitely think it's worth it, especially if you're getting pretty much 75% off to 80% off at the current price that we have written out right now. So just some upcoming point opportunities. If you're curious on how you can kind of accumulate your points before the semester ends because you're interested in applying for a board position. So if you purchase any merchandise items, you will receive 1 point per item. So let's say you got a mask and 2 stickers, you would get 3 points just for buying those. General organization donations. A lot of you guys have been kind enough to just donate money to us to help us fund some of our opportunities, and we really appreciate that. So if you do incorporate any general organization donations to us, you will receive 1 point per your donation. As always, shadow, mentor, and workshop sessions are always 1 point per session. Anytime you attend a mentor session and you fill out that survey, you're receiving a point for it. Anytime you're going to workshops or shadow sessions, as long as you are tracking your attendance with us via the surveys and our Get Involved roster, you're 100% getting those points. And then general body meetings are 2 points per session if you have your camera on.
All right, so for shadowing certificates, as you may know, we will be providing shadowing certificates to all the Wayne State students that have attended our shadowing sessions for the year of 2020-2021. So for this, we request you to fill out this Google form by April 1st. And in order to get the shadowing certificate. And if you have kept a record of all the shadowing sessions that you have been, please send us that via email, or you can also include it here in the form. And Mohammed will guide you through the form.
All right, so now we're going to talk a little bit about how to fill it out. So if you look at the form and there's a screenshot right here, you guys will see there's like 4 spaces. So the 2 that you have to fill out are your full name, first and last, and your Wayne State email address. And we need these to check our records to see how much you've attended. The optional spaces here, the first is a space for you to enter a secondary email. If you fill this out, we will send your shadowing certificate to that email instead of your Wayne State address. And the last space here, as Parshva said, is where you can attach your own record of shadowing attendance. This is not mandatory, so if you don't have, excuse me, if you haven't been keeping your own shadowing record, then you'll still be able to get a certificate. But if you have, we highly recommend you attach it here because it'll help us get your certificate made and sent earlier, and it'll help avoid any issues with any discrepancies between our records and your own. And I'm sorry. I was just going to say, we will try our best to get the certificate sent as soon as possible after you fill this out. But depending on how many we receive, it may take up to 2 weeks. So please, allow yourself that time and fill out the certificate as soon as possible, or fill out the form as soon as possible.
And then just to clarify, let me go back. So the certificate will be sent to you guys in PDF form to your email, and it will include my signature and Mohammed's as well. We'll both be verifying your attendance. Like he said, if you guys send us a record of the sessions that you've attended, it'll really help us ensure that we're not making any form of error on our part with our calculation of your hours. We have been very diligent with calculating your hours and making sure everything is being tracked. So I don't anticipate any errors arising, but just to be safe, it would be awesome if you guys could send that over to us as well. So now we're going to talk a little bit about board applications. So we heavily encourage you guys to apply for a position that suits your interests and passions, especially if you've been a member with us for a while. Being on a club is a very worthwhile experience. I cannot stress that enough. It's a really good networking opportunity. You meet so many people. And through this club, I've met so many doctors. I've met so many people just through our board, through our mentoring sessions. I've met so many other pre-healthcare students as well and learned so much from them. So there's a lot of benefit of being a board member because not only are you engaging in the club's opportunities and playing a role in shaping those opportunities, but you're also engaging in them as well. So you're really getting a lot of benefit from having a board position in undergrad. To qualify for a board position, you must have obtained at least 20 participation points for this entire school year. If you're currently unsure of how many points you have accumulated, please give us an email or message a secretary. Like I said, they have been tracking your attendance very diligently, so they should have a record of how many points you currently have at this moment. So there will likely be a board position information meeting sometime in April or May to further explain details and present the application to interested members. At this time, I do not have an application finalized, just because I'm kind of waiting to hear back from our current board on things that they liked and disliked about the way that things were conducted. And we might be maybe adding some positions, removing some positions, depending on our goals for the club in the fall semester. So the board application is still kind of in the works. It will most likely be due in August, and interviews will also most likely be in August as well. And the board position information meeting, I would anticipate it being more around May in the summertime as opposed to April. April would probably be the best case scenario. But I think just because of how crucial the April to May month is with regards to MCAT examinations and application processes, it might be a little bit difficult for us to have a meeting then. So now we're going to talk a bit about summer and beyond. I'm just going to make sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. Okay. So unfortunately, all club shadow sessions will halt on April 1st, 2021. This will give our board enough time to send out the shadowing certificates because we believe that if we were to continue our sessions until the end of April, a lot of our board is taking the MCAT at that time, at the end of April or near the start of May. So it just wouldn't be fair to put that burden on them alongside the things that they have going on at that time. April, pretty much the first 2 weeks of April are going to be classes, and then final exams are probably going to start right after that. So we don't really see a huge harm in us halting sessions a bit earlier. However, on the bright side, all club mentor sessions will halt on May 1st, 2021. This will give our students the opportunity to get any last-minute application, registration, or exam preparation questions answered. So initially, we had planned to completely halt all club services on April 1st, but we realized that a lot of you guys might need some last-minute MCAT prep tips, or you guys might need any form of application help, and really depend on these mentors to help you out with that. So I think this is a really good opportunity. You can also help them. You can also ask them about help with summer scheduling, fall scheduling. There's a lot of benefit in speaking with these mentors. We really encourage you all to stay in our GroupMe chat, and we will continue to post any exciting opportunities we find that you may benefit from. So just because our club ourselves is not going to be conducting any events, we still definitely will tell you guys if we have any opportunities, if a job position opens up somewhere, or if there's a really cool pre-healthcare volunteering opportunity. We'll definitely post that in the chat, and we also encourage you guys to post that in the chat as well. If you guys have any of your own endeavors that you want to promote, you're more than welcome to say that in the chat over the summer. If you have any recommendations for how this club can improve, please feel free to fill out the opportunity recommendation form or send us an email. This will definitely help me kind of gauge how I need to write the board application and how I need to conduct the process based on what things you guys liked and what things you guys disliked. So please don't hesitate to fill that out and give us any form of constructive criticism that you have. So now I just want to give everybody a huge thank you. Club Med Virtual has accumulated a tremendous amount of success in a very short time period, and it is something that we all never expected to happen when we created this organization. So we really cannot thank you guys enough for engaging with us and for believing in us. None of this would have been possible without you or your feedback or your participation and your involvement. And we truly wish you guys the best of luck in your future endeavors. And we really hope to see you guys again in the fall. If anyone else on board wants to say anything, since this is our last meeting, you're more than welcome to. Okay, so this is our Instagram page. Please continue to follow us, check us out, because we will continue back up in the fall. This is our YouTube channel. You guys can check this out if you guys ever want to rewatch some sessions. These doctors had a lot of insight and talked about a lot of important things that you guys can go back and rewatch and get some advice from if you weren't able to be physically present there. This is our contact information as always. So thank you guys so much for attending our last general body meeting of the year. This session will be posted on YouTube shortly after, and this PowerPoint will be emailed to all members registered on our membership roster. Please complete the attendance survey posted in the chat so that you can receive 1 attendance points for coming today or 2 points if you turned your camera on. As always, please contact us if you have any questions. We really hope you guys have a great spring break. If you are undergoing exam preparation, please make sure you're taking care of yourself, practice self-care, focus on your mental health as much as you can, and we hope that you guys have a great semester.